Number 16. 3 things to consider while driving in Warzone. Your vehicle will move the same speeds forwards and backwards. You can use the third-person angle of the car to overlook terrain and objects that you wouldn't normally be able to see over in first person. Use your car to position yourself in an advantageous spot to help you get the edge on a team fight. Number 17. There are 2 free loadout drops every single game. The first loadout will arrive when the first circle is about to close on the safe zone, with 12 seconds remaining on the timer. The second loadout will drop when the 5th circle has been announced, with 45 seconds left on the timer. Here is a side-by-side comparison of both the times that the loadouts will drop each game. Number 18. You can use a deployable cover to protect a teammate who's been downed out in the open. Number 19. To deal with people camping in the trailer buildings. There is a secret entrance underneath the trailer that you can crawl to and catch your enemies by surprise. Number 20. When you spawn into the gulag, your character will be equipped with 5 rocks. These rocks can be thrown exactly like your grenade. Each rock will do 1 damage. It's possible to kill people participating in the gulag with a rock. Number 21. While reviving a downed teammate, it is possible to keep your character in motion by spamming crouch or prone. This will protect you during the duration of the animation. Number 22. When the free loadout drop hits the map, there is a chance for multiple boxes to spawn. For every additional box in the area, that means that there is another team within a 200-meter radius. The game will program the drops to drop in a central location between all of the teams present. Number 23. Make a class with 2 primary weapons. This can be done by equipping the secondary perk Overkill. For this example, I will use the Growl and the MP7. Here, I'm going to attach the weapon perk fully loaded to my Growl. I'm also going to do the same with my MP7. Having a fully loaded weapon class is really important, especially when you spawn back in at the later parts of the game. This will allow you to hit a loadout drop and have maximum reserve ammo to be able to help yourself or your team. I definitely recommend making this a separate class outside of your main class. Number 24. If you deploy your parachute early and cut it, you disable the automatic redeploy. There is a flashing red indicator on the screen to alert you that you are too high and will fall to your death if you do not pull your parachute. You can see the flashing red indicator here on the screen. Notice how even after I redeploy again, it continues to flash, so I'm forced to pull my parachute even closer to the ground. Number 25. If your loadout drop ever gets stuck in an unfortunate spot, it's worth noting that you can shoot it and force it to move. This sometimes allows you to budget free or to push it off the surface. Number 26. If you are running an SMG class, there is a way to have an additional weapon perk. Equip a secondary pistol. To that secondary pistol, equip the weapon perk fully loaded. Since the pistol has fully loaded, every time you take this loadout, you will respawn with maximum reserve SMG ammo. You can ditch the pistol shortly after and still keep the ammo. Number 27. You can spray paint your opponents in the gulag. This makes it much easier to spot your targets, especially in your fights. Here's an example of a 1v1 versus a spray painted opponent. Number 28. You can save a teammate who's been downed in gas by reviving them and allowing them to get re-knocked on the top of a vehicle. They will then continue to stay on the top of the vehicle while you drive them to the safe zone. It is important to note that this is very situational, but it does work. Number 29. You can use the size and the accessibility of the vehicles in this game to find new entrances to buildings that are otherwise hard to siege. Number 30. Loadout drops are the only way to get perks in this game. The perks do not stack between multiple loadout drops. You will only be given your 3 most recently taken perks. The perks I recommend for the first category are EOD or Cold-Blooded. The perks I recommend for the second category are Overkill for your first loadout, and then switch to either Restock or Ghost in your second loadout. The third perk that I recommend is Amp. This greatly affects your weapon swap speed, and if you run RPGs, you will be able to reload them faster.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys learned something new. If you did, let me know down in the comments below and stay tuned for the next video. I'm live every day on Twitch at 6 p.m. PST playing some Warzone if you have any more questions.